You're watching Showtime. The excitement continues with a national pay cable exclusive that will not be seen on HBO or Cinemax. Amadeus is a brilliant and riveting drama that won 8 Oscars, including Best Picture. Next on Showtime.
Transmission of the following program will be scrambled as part of a test of your satellite scrambling system. Cable subscribers should experience no change in picture quality as a result of this test.
Is everybody here bananas?
Lean back. Take a load off your feet.
Oh, if you insist.
Lighten up your evening.
I must be going nuts.
'Cause Wednesday is Fun Day with Comedy Night on Showtime.
Hey, Arnie.
Start the celebration with the Crandons and the Nortons on The Honeymooners, the Lost episode.
Now will you all raise your glasses and drink a toast to the new manager of the Gotham Bus Company.
And don't miss an all-new episode of Brothers.
Sure, babe.
With special guest Amanda Blake. Followed by the pie-in-the-eye humor of an all-new Bizarre 86.
That's just what we've been waiting for.
Then, Lily Tomlin and Steve Martin face off in the side-splitting comedy, All of Me.
I never liked you when you were in your body. I certainly don't like you in mine.
So keep in step Wednesday night with the best in classic, original, and movie comedy starting at 7, 6 Central on Showtime Comedy Night.
Showtime invites you to experience a dimension of sight and sound. A dimension of, yes, live in concert. Yes, live on Showtime.
Have we got some excitement for you? Bill Harris in Hollywood inviting you and your family to join us for our Saturday night sweepstakes right here on Showtime. It's a chance for you to win thousands of dollars in prizes. We'll show a terrific film, and before it starts, I'll ask you a question. Find the answer in the film, and you might win one of many fabulous prizes. Right now, here's a look at this Saturday night's sweepstakes film.
There's only one cop like Dirty Harry. Clint Eastwood is back as the enforcer. He's rough, tough, and he means business. See him at his dirtiest.
What are you going to do?
Give him one.
For explosive action, it's Clint Eastwood, the enforcer, on Showtime.
Join us for the Saturday night sweepstakes here and only here on Showtime.
Most people, an afternoon visit to a stranger's home would not represent much of an excitement. But to Frampton Nuttall, recently released from his doctor's care, it was the cure to his fragile nerves. He was led to believe that pleasant society should replace his solitary pursuits. Frampton Nuttall hoped that Mrs. Sappleton, his sister's friend, would provide the type of companionship so necessary to his continuing recovery.
Is this the Sappleton residence?
Yes, it is.
Mrs. Sappleton asked me to stop by at 5. Oh, thank you.
Come in. I'm afraid my aunt isn't ready yet, but she'll be down shortly. grandfather bagged those. So you hardly know my aunt?
I know her name and address. My sister was here 4 years ago, and she gave me some names of people to call.
Her tragedy happened just 3 years ago.
Her tragedy?
Don't you wonder why this window is open on a March afternoon?
Well, it's pretty warm for this time of year. But what's the window got to do with her tragedy?
Out through this window, exactly 3 years ago, her husband went out hunting with their 2 brothers. They never came back. You see, they used to cross a mountain to go to their favorite place for pheasant hunting. But one day, coming home, they were caught in a deep marsh that had gases at the bottom, and all 3 were burnt to death. Their bodies were never found. Poor Aunt Melanie, she still thinks they'll be back one day, with Prince the hunting dog, who was lost with them. And they'll step in, right through this window. That's why this window is kept open every day until after sunset. Poor Aunt Melanie. She often tells me how they went out, with Uncle Henry in his camouflage costume and camouflage colors painted on his face. His hunting dog Prince running at his side. And Johnny singing, "Johnny comes marching home once more, hurrah, hurrah. Johnny comes marching home once more, hurrah, hurrah," because she said it got on her nerves. Sometimes, on quiet evenings like this one, even I get the feeling that they'll walk in, right through this window, the way they did 3 years ago. See, this is Prince.
Frampton Nuttall?
How do you do? Sorry to have kept you waiting. What can I offer you? Coffee? Tea?
Nothing really, thanks. I don't take caffeine.
Well, I hope that Vera's been entertaining you.
Yes, she has, Mrs. Stapleton.
Won't you sit down? Oh, I hope you don't mind the open window.
Oh, no, I really like fresh air.
My husband and my brothers will be back any minute. They're out hunting pheasants, you see, and I know they're going to walk in here and make a mess all over my floor carpet. Just like all men, aren't they?
I don't know, I shouldn't judge.
It's a shame, though. There's so little game left. There used to be so much, but lately with everyone coming out from the city... Well, what brings you to this rural area?
Doctor's orders. Avoidance of all physical and mental excitement.
Really? Oh, here they are.
marching home once more. He'll track the mud upon the floor and we'll all be gay then. When Johnny comes marching home, when Johnny comes marching home once more, hurrah, hurrah. When Johnny comes marching home once more, hurrah, hurrah. When Johnny comes marching home once more, he'll track the mud upon the floor and we'll all be gay then. When Johnny comes marching home.
Who was that?
Susan Nuttall's brother. All he could do was talk about his problems, and as soon as you came into sight, he ran away. It was as if he'd seen a ghost.
I bet it was Prince. He said he had a horror of dogs. He was once chased into a graveyard by a pack of wild dogs. He had to spend the night in a newly dug grave with the creatures snarling and bugging and grinning, trying to get at him. It's enough to make anyone hate dogs.
Would you like to help me with dinner, like you promised? They must be starved.
It was beyond Vera's understanding that for some, ghosts were real.
Hi, I'm Jake LaMotta. Here's what's coming up on Showtime Championship Boxing.
On June 4th, Showtime presents live a boxing title triple header. First, it's the return of former WBA champion sensational Davey Moore.
1983, I loaned my title out. Now, back in 1986, I'm coming to collect.
The Bronx-born knockout artist has silenced all contenders, and now he wants Drayton.
Buster, you're going down.
But number 2 ranked Buster the Demon Drayton has proved himself equal to all challenges.
Baby, stay on your P's and Q's, because the monster's gonna get you.
They'll square off for the vacant IBF junior middleweight crown. And after a string of impressive victories, Detroit's Jimmy the Ringmaster Paul will defend his lightweight title against hard-hitting KO King Cubanito Perez.
I'm Jimmy Paul.
I am Cubanito Perez.
We make excitement
with Showtime Championship Boxing.
And finally, Texas bantamweight sensation Gabby Canizales, after a stunning 7th-round knockout championship victory, will face powerhouse Bernardo Pinango.
Bernardo Pinango, you better be ready.
For the WBA title.
The heat.
The heat.
The heat.
The heat is on.
With Showtime Championship Boxing.
Live at ringside on June 4th at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific, it's Showtime Championship Boxing.